I mean, at this point, I think that Inteus would be smart enough to not just be like, oh, well, she said it was okay.
And we're back with totally no changes whatsoever. No. The amulet wraps around the body of Brianna. You can feel the clasp as you wrap it around her neck. Like there is a pull that locks the amulet tightly around her neck. Anton has his lenses, and he is like focusing them, and he is like trying hard to keep his eyes forward, like he's like holding his head and pushing it forward as he watches. There's a tether. I see a tether.
What does that mean?
And as the tether, I don't know what it means, but it's fading. It's fading. And as it fades, Brianna, your eyes open, and you are not Brianna anymore.
What is this? What? I'm in a church of Sashat? I'm assuming there's symbols.
Yeah, there's a lot of symbols and a lot of tapestries of Sashat. Thank you, by the way, Bella.
Brianna?
No. Who's Brianna? What's going on?
What? This is fascinating. Did you lose your memory? Do you know who you are?
Did anything change, Anton?
There was a long tether. The tether seemed to expand into oblivion.
And now has anything changed?
The amulet is gone. Look, there's no amulet. He points out.
Oh, yes.
Where's my sister?
Sorry, I don't.
Where's Dog? What have you done? Where is my sister?
We will try to help you figure that out. You said Constog?
Yes, my sister. She's a hobgoblin. Where is she?
What year is it?
You can spout off the current year. I don't remember the current year.
I will tell you the current year. It is a year.
Oh no. Okay.
Still university?
A university?
What? Is there a university in this town?
No.
My name is Niev. I'm a student
Yes.
at Mirashad.
Oh,
What
that.
the hell's a mirror shot?
It's a university for Shashat.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, do I know about that?
No. None of you will have any knowledge of anything outside of the country.
Gotcha.
What? I've never heard of a school for Shashat. I'm an avid follower of Shashat. I've never heard of anything like that.
Where is the school?
Uh,
Sorry, currently you are in Sierra Savants. The year is correct.
But
She still visually is Brianna, right?
She still is visually Brianna, but she is not talking like Brianna.
Oh, her voice sounds different.
Her voice sounds different.
I'll look to Inteus. What the hell have you done?
I told you I had no idea what this would do.
This is amazing. She's somebody different. This is amazing. He's like got all of his his lenses real close to her. This is insane.
Is
No
there any
offense to
chance that
whoever
I'd
you
be able
are.
to use that at
What?
some point? I just like to see, just out of curiosity.
He'll take off the goggles, and for a moment, like his eyes are like, real world. And he'll hand the goggles over to you. Yeah, you can detect a large number of like auras. Basically, these things will tell you alignment, current like health status, like statistics like body weight, height, true hair color, true skin color. There's like just a number of things like magical effects that are on them. If with a little bit of staring, you'll get like different variations of of what the magical effects are, or different information about what the magical effects are.
Do they line up with the physical features that I can see
Yeah.
roughly on Brianna? Interesting.
Yeah, because it doesn't see to the psychological level; it sees to the physiological level.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that it was like it wasn't giving me like whoever this person is like vitals.
Nope.
Interesting.
No offense to whoever you are, But we were promised we'd have our friend back, not just in body, but in soul as well.
Promise is a strong word.
Well, she must be alive. It uses magic that brings people back from the dead.
Well, then where the hell is she?
You don't remember dying, do you?
No, I was alive.
You said you were in a university.
Yes. It's the University of Mirshad.
I bet that's where where your friend is.
Okay, well, how do I get back there?
Yeah, where is that?
You don't.
What do you mean?
No one ever leaves Sierra Savant. No one ever comes in, and no one ever goes out.
Oh. Yeah.
Out of character, would Nia even know what Sierra Savant is?
Yes, you'd be aware. You could be aware of what the countries are. So Sierra Savant is a country. Like I would say, that's like rudimentary geography. You know the continent. You know what the continents are.
For everyone, or just?
Yeah, I'd say that everyone can at least know what the continents are.
That they exist and roughly where they are
right.
on the map.
It's the details within those countries that you wouldn't know. Like, it's unlikely, it is almost impossible that anyone in Sierra Savant would know what Mirashot is, because it's a university inside of a town, inside of another country. It's more likely somebody from a different country would, because they don't have the same, shield effect that prohibits outside information.
Well, this is a whole lot of confusing nonsense.
I need my glasses back. Give me back my glasses.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I'm going to close my eyes before I do that.
Yep. Oh, it's fine if you, like when you open your eyes, you don't have the same problem. He's just used to seeing everything through the goggles at all times. And so it feels very, unusual to have all of that extra stuff disappear.
It's like wearing sunglasses all day and then taking them off and looking at the world.
It's more like wearing glasses that send light into your eyes and then taking them off and realizing how dark the world really is.
Oh, that's rough. But we promise we'll do what we can to help whatever we can do with the situation. You're mostly as confused as we are, I'm sure.
What?
Yes.
What is going on here? What happened? I went to bed. My sister, my party studies group, they were all there.
Well, I guess I should let you know what happened on our end. We lost a companion of ours, Brianna, and we used an item of unknown power to try to bring her back. And here we are.
So what you're saying is I'll never see my sister or my friends again?
I mean, I wouldn't say never, but the likelihood of that at the moment is very low.
I have a theory.
Yes?
So we could kill her.
What?
And then her party might try to bring her back. And if they do, she would probably be brought back there. If they have access to resurrection.
Let's not
Isn't
kill
that
me.
Specifically to this amulet, wouldn't they need this amulet?
No. So we have a diamond problem here, right? We have a diamond problem in our place. So we kill her here. Presumably, they don't have a diamond problem. They can resurrect her there. But it would have to be resurrection, not raised dead.
Can we please stop suggesting that immediately? That might be a little jarring.
Well, you wouldn't get Brianna back. No matter what.
Oh.
So then why would we...
Because this doesn't seem to be Brianna. Unless she's dealing with some sort of psychosis caused by being resurrected. But she seems to know of places outside of the world.
So if regardless of not getting Brianna back, why would we kill her?
She wanted to go home. I'm just offering a solution.
He does not speak for the rest of us, by the way.
Home.
So at this point, Nieva's going to try to get up and she's going to be like, why am I so small? Was Brianna a child? Is that why you were trying to bring her back? One of you lost a child?
No, I believe
that's what we call racism. Brianna knew all about that. There are different races of different sizes. She was not a child.
Goran has recently undergone sensitivity training.
In memory of Brianna, I'm becoming more sensitive. All right.
No, I believe she was gnomish.
Halfling, sorry. I think
Halfling.
I misspoke earlier. She was halfling.
Yeah, I was like, wait, was that
remember
true? Was I
No, I misspoke
racing
earlier.
her the whole time?
Yeah.
No, I think you're taking too much blame for that. I'm pretty sure that was just me and my shitty memory. But no, yes, I believe she was a halfling. And you I don't know the right term. Not a halfling, I'm assuming.
I'm an elf, or I was.
Interesting.
Goran will need some time to himself. I have to AFK for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry.
What? I need a drink. Is there banana flies around here?
Banana flies? What is that?
It's a restaurant. I can eat there with my classmates. They have half price apps. It's really great.
Apps.
Appetizers. They've got mozzarella sticks.
None of this
like-
food sounds familiar, does it, Steve?
You've heard of mozzarella sticks before, there are appetizers around here, but banana flies doesn't exist as a place.
Don't think we have that here.
Okay. Is there?
Brianna had a room at an inn. You could probably get food there.
I'm looking for like a dive restaurant. I've heard of this thing called a Red Robin.
That is also a Phoenicia exclusive. And it's
really?
like, it's something Phoenix related. It's the kind of restaurant chain that Candor would have sponsored.
Oh yeah,
The
that
Crimson
sounds
Phoenix.
Yeah, some along those lines.
way cooler than Red Robin though. But we have. I'll name whatever the name of her bar is that Brianna normally plays at and stays at. That's where she normally stayed and performed at.
I don't actually remember if I gave the name of that bar yet or not.
We've always just called it the inn.
Definitely
Yeah.
that one.
I don't know what to do. I was studying like how to be in a party and I was doing druid studies and now I'm here. I don't
Druid studies.
How to be in a party. It's not something you study.
I mean, we were learning the tactics of an effective party. We were advanced placement. We actually were helping them out.
So you're skilled. You're skilled at things. You understand magic well.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
I
something
guess.
you could use here actually, but anyways.
Then maybe for all of you this is a blessing. Maybe this is what you need. She's still good. She still seems like she has powers.
Do you remember what was the day? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, it was.
No, you don't actually remember. You do not remember the
okay.
day.
Okay.
One of the weird parts of Mirashot is not really having regular access to a calendar. So you know, like, day of the week better than you often know what the physical numerical day is.
Okay.
What about the month or week?
We just had taken. I mean, we were starting a new term. We'd gone home, and my parents, they're gonna be devastated.
We'll do what we can to try to help you get back there. I apologize if we're not as helpful as you'd like. I'm not 100% sure what we're encountering at the moment.
Well, I mean, it seems like that somehow I've literally switched bodies with your friend. I don't know of any way this can happen, but I'm still learning. I'm still, gaining druidic knowledge.
I don't think any of us understand how this could happen.
No, this is what we get for taking items out of books and using them. without knowing what they are, I
Well,
suppose.
she agreed to any cost, right? You said she agreed to any cost.
That's true. You don't feel any unusual effects aside from obviously not being in your body, in your country? Anything other than that, do you?
Not really. I feel well. I sure for sick. How did she die?
She died from a shambling mound.
Oh, those things.
So, thankfully, her body is in the condition that it is in. All things considered, I suppose. Her body looks basically the same, right? Like the same damage and stuff on it, I'm guessing, or whatever.
Just an FYI, me going AFK, Goron actually was visibly upset and had left the room. I do have something you'd like to do whenever you want to do that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just sort of going through what I would be thinking, so if you want to do something with John, that's cool.
Play this out a little further.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't even really feel constricted, or I don't know. Normally when you have taken damage or whatever, you feel bad. I don't know. I don't really feel that way. So
Yeah, it's like you would
work?
have probably a comfortably uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah. I'm not right in my skin, but I'm like
you don't physically feel hurt though, right?
That's as
Yeah.
far as I know. Yeah.
No, the amulet has healed. The amulet healed you to full. You are at full HP. You are fully conscious.
That's good, I suppose. I do actually have something I've been meaning to try. I don't know the effectiveness of it. It wouldn't be a way home. I don't want to, unfortunately, but I might be able to. Oh, I don't even know where to begin with this. I might be able to attempt something that may or may not work by trying to contact Brianna. But I don't know if it would contact you or her. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling at the moment. I don't know what to say or do in this moment.
It's okay. I don't think any of us has had any kind of experience with this. It's hard to know what you would do when the unthinkable happens.
If you don't mind, when you go to sleep tonight, well, I guess geographically, do you know where did you say you said you from Mirashad?
Yes.
That's the university, right?
Yes.
Do you know the country that's in?
Phoenicia.
Geographically, you wouldn't happen to know where that is in relation to Sierra Savant.
Honestly, I've only heard of Sierra Savant, but I've never really. I've never heard of anyone going there or coming from Sierra Savant.
I apologize if I'm not clear. I'm kind of thinking as I'm trying to say this. I've been meaning to test this dream-like ability that I have, and I don't know if it would work. But I don't want to do it to you while you're asleep without letting you know. But I essentially was trying to contact Brianna, and I didn't. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, I suppose that would be okay. Honestly, I realize that there's probably no easy way for me to ever get back. Maybe sometime in the future, but you know, I'm sure that if this Brianna person is over Mirashad, she's probably as lost and confused as I am. So perhaps if you talk to her, then If I don't know if chance.
Is there, if she is swapped with you, is there any reason to be concerned for her safety? You're not hanging around with any ne'er-do-wells, are you?
I mean, there's this one guy that's a pompous ass, but I mean, other than him, I think everybody is relatively safe.
Okay. That's good, at least. Hopefully. I don't... I'm just gonna kind of like look around at everybody else and see who's doing what.
Okay.
I think at this point it's just you and me in here.
Oh, I think Anton's still in here probably, but...
Anton's just researching as much, like writing down any notes he can, taking observations as much as he can.
He's here physically, and that's about it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and cut to Ghoulron real quick. So Ghoulron, you take a step out, overwhelmed by the situation.
Remind me, there's like pews in this temple, right? Like
yes.
Are there like little cubbies for like individual prayer, or is there like...
Yes.
Okay, so Ghoulron would seek out one of these if there's one free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he'd want to do this I guess he'd do this in his head. So he'll kneel down. I assume there's some sort of way to like do that, like for giving prayer. So he'll like kneel down. Tears will start welling in his eyes. And he'll put his hands like on the floor while he's kneeling and look up. And in his head, he'll be trying to commune with Shashat. And he'll just be saying, I've never asked for much. I never thought I'd miss her so much. But I knew she wanted... Speaking with the dead, it was foolish. Of course she'd want to come back, but I don't think this is... I don't know if this is what she would really have wanted. I would like to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's like... I don't think it's like unusual to hear spell casting in a church, so...
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast Guiding Star. I know mechanically this doesn't do anything for anything, but thematically I think Ghoulron would beg Shashat, although he has reason to believe maybe she's not even listening or here at the moment, but he still would... I don't think he'd be able to process all that in the moment. So he would cast Guiding Star and beg Shashat for Brianna to have some semblance of seeing this star. I don't think it's visually a guiding star, but to be able to hear Ghoulron's words in his moment of grief, and he would just want her to hear the words, I'm sorry, as he chokes up, tearing.
Give me a knowledge religion.
Yes.
Dearest Ghoulron, your words are heard. I will carry them on the wind. I believe that you did the right thing, Ghoulron. A woman like that deserves the right to never stop experiencing, to never stop finding out what's new, tasting what is fresh, living the life that she wants to live. I will let her know that you care for her, always. You will always wish she could be home. But for now we live in a time of new and exciting experiences, Ghoulron. So much fun to be had. You've made a new friend today, or you will in time. I'll take good care of Brianna. Thank you for keeping her wishes. You were a very good boy. That
Not sure how
familiar voice.
But I think he would be too upset or too lost in his own grief to respond, and just have tears trickling down his cheek, falling on the floor as he So he was looking up as he cast the spell, and then he'll like, as she was like talking, he would like bow his head and have his tears falling to the floor.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back to the other three of you.
So, Niev is kind of processing everything that she's basically lost. You know, her first thought, of course, was for her sister, and now she's like realizing that she's also separated from her wolf, from Akalia, and she's you know, she kind of like might put her hand like to her side, like where because that was kind of one of the things that she would do, is like pet the wolf or whatever to kind of ground herself a little bit, like to, you know, if she was feeling nervous or anxious, she would usually pet the wolf, and she realizes that the wolf is gone and or not there, and she looks down and then she's like, oh, Akalia. I don't. I guess this magic doesn't bring animal companions. And she's like looking around at everybody, and she's like, does this world have druids? Do people study nature here?
Is that something that I would need to make a roll on? Or is that something
Druids exist. There are lots of druids.
Okay. I didn't know if they were just like rare or not, like something.
No.
Okay. They do exist. They do exist here. Yes.
Well, perhaps I will meet a new animal companion that will be as faithful as Akalia, I hope. I hope that she lives a long life. I had a wolf at university that was my animal companion, and we had been bonded from when I was young, and it's not the same without her there.
Were you yourself a druid?
Yes, I'm a druid. I come from a nomadic tribe that lives in the forests near the university.
Oh, I hope those forests are safer than the ones around here.
You have a problem with the forests?
Oh, there are plenty of problems with the forests around here.
Find out.
Yeah, things are not good with the forests around here. I don't mind sharing that information, but it's probably something that you don't want to hear about, given that we've met you all of 5 minutes ago. I'm assuming it's only been a handful of minutes, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want to put that kind of pressure on you at the moment, but things are not great here, no.
Niev, it was nice to meet you, but I unfortunately need to get going. I have someone I need to meet with.
Okay. It was nice to meet you. What was your name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Well, will I see you again?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Okay. Well, safe travels, Elizabeth.
Thank you. And I hope you find home here or return to your old in some fashion.
Yes, thank you. I don't quite know. You mentioned this Brianna. Do I look like her? I haven't seen a mirror. I don't know. Do I look like Brianna?
You do.
Then perhaps for a time I can live where she was living, but I don't have any means to provide for myself. What do people do to get by around here?
She sang for a living mostly. I'm not sure if that's something you're very good at.
If I were to use innuendo, I would probably say that she was an entertainer.
Oh, she entertained people by singing? That's lovely. Well, uh, I don't really sing. Is I don't know what to do. Where?
I'm sure Goron and Anateus can help you figure it all out. And
yes.
I'll like approach you and like awkwardly try to give you a hug if you let me.
I will like warmly hug you. Like Niev's definitely a hugger, so she'd like, embrace you. I mean, I am sorry that you lost your friend, and that I'm not her. But I do hope that perhaps you'll see your friend again sometime.
I appreciate that. And yeah, I think at that Elizabeth will head back to the ministry.
Okay. Yeah, you can get back to the ministry.
I will go look for Unislav or find out where he's at, or
They'll summon him for you because it is late.
Yeah.
But he'll show up. I suppose then you've made a decision.
I have.
What with it then?
I think the best thing for everyone at this point is if I voluntarily go to the asylum.
Very well. You understand what this means, right?
Yes, I believe I do.
Elizabeth, we all must make choices. We all must decide to be strong, to give in, when to give up, and where the line is in between. Know that you're not giving up. This is the first step. Things will be better.
I believe that.
He turns, walks over to a set of drawers, opens them up, pulls out a form. I will need you to fill this out.
Yeah, I will fill it out.
Okay. While you are doing that, he will step outside, speak to someone, and by about the time you finish filling out the forms, 2 men will walk in. They will ask you to remove your full plate and any other gear that you have. And they will escort you out in chains to the dungeon.
Jesus.
Where you'll wait until you will be sent off to the asylum at Serenity. Okay. The rest of the party will not be able to interact with Elizabeth at this point. Elizabeth is gone.
What about her parents?
Her parents will be notified.
Is this something that we would be notified of via the ministry?
You will eventually be notified by the ministry, but I think
Okay.
on this note, this is where we're going to stop for tonight. A lot has just changed in just a few short hours. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to think about, and what the future will be for this campaign. In the meantime, I would like everyone to take 1,500 XP. Really, this will only affect, right now, Gulran and Antaeus, and we'll just move when we'll have Niev catch up as XP kicks in. Yeah. We'll see how things transpire. Thank you everyone for watching. Good night.